Christmas is just around the corner and the perfect present, a place in the FA Cup third round, was up for grabs. This is the FA Cup highlight show and the stakes are high. A date with the English football elite await the winners. Stay tuned for the best of the second round action. Coming up, we're at Gander Green Lane as Sutton United face Notts County. 69 places separate the two sides, but Sutton do have giant-killing pedigree. So do round one headline makers Fleetwood Town. Could they repeat their cup heroics at home to Yeovil? AFC Tottenham put 8 past Bradford Park Avenue in round one. A sellout crowd hope for more of the same against League Two strugglers Bristol Rovers. And Chelmsford of the Blue Square South were hoping to pull off a shock against League Two's Macclesfield. Up first, Sutton United face League One side Notts County, hoping to repeat their FA Cup heroics of 1989 when they knocked out top-flight Coventry City. Martin Tyler has the commentary.
Little run on through for Hawley. Back to Judge. Hawley taking over again. It's a shot, but it's been turned in by Jeff Hughes and the goal stands. Sutton players look to the assistant on the far side. But the Notts County leading scorer has added to his tally here, just guiding the ball home. 10 minutes to go in the first half. Hawley was looking to score. Hawley. Oh, and Burgess is away, and again the flag stays down. This for 2-0. No. Well, will that come back to bite Ben Burgess and Notts County? Again, the decision was a good one, but the attempt to finish wasn't. Piper. It's a good ball. Oh, it's a penalty. It was Soji on Watkins in stoppage time before half-time. What a chance for Sutton. Leroy Griffiths, who had a look round to see if anyone else wanted it, and maybe that's why. Saved by Nelson, not the most difficult penalty save he's ever made. And Griffiths got it. That's going to be a booking for Carl Murray. I think he knew it. Sheehan, when he's blocked off, and it's Murray who's the culprit again. And well, the yellow card's out for a second time. It's got to be followed by a red, and for Sutton it's going to end with them being reduced to 10 men. Look at the room that Hawley's got. To Montagnac's at the far post, in he goes! He's going to retrieve it as well. It's a good turn. Hughes, and Hawley's there, and Hughes again, that's wrapped it up. His second. Martin Allen can relax now. And Notts County are heading for a third round tie away to Doncaster Rovers through a double here from Jeff Hughes.
Non-league Wrexham travelled to Griffin Park to face Brentford, and Red Dragons keeper Jocelyn Miebi pulled off a great save early on to keep out Sam Saunders' free kick. But it was the Welsh side who took a shock lead in the 34th minute thanks to Jamie Tolley, the midfielder firing in a stunning volley from the edge of the box to give the visitors an unexpected advantage. And it was the Blue Square Bet Premier side who progressed to round 3, knocking out a team 41 places above them in the football pyramid to produce one of the shocks of the round. Gateshead welcomed Blue Square Bet Premier rivals Tamworth to the northeast, and the Lambs were one up after Franchino Francis capitalised on a Jack Anick error to make it 1-0. Chris Carruthers' last-man challenge on Danny Mills gave Tamworth a chance to double their lead from the spot, the Gateshead defender earning a red card for his troubles. But the villain turned hero for the Heed as Anick saved Kieran St Amy's spot kick. The home side were back level as Nathan Fisher's neat finish went in off the post to make it 1-1. But the brother of Spurs keeper Ben won't be thanking his glove manufacturer after he dropped another corner in the last minute of the game to give Kyle Patterson the winner. An all non-league affair saw Salisbury take on Grimsby, and it was the Mariners who came closest to scoring, Michael Coulson seeing his effort rebounding onto the bar. The nearest Salisbury came was a long-range strike from Jake Reed, which went over, but the sides will head to Blundell Park for the replay. A partisan War Memorial Ground crowd saw Southern Premier side Stourbridge take on Stevenage, but the Glass boys fell behind when keeper Lewis Solly's volley from Luke Freeman's shot gifted Chris Beardsley with Borough's opener. And he doubled their lead minutes later, converting Byron Harrison's cross. Robin Shroot grabbed Stevenage's third in stoppage time after Harrison was denied by Solly to end Stourbridge's magnificent 7-game cup adventure. Next to the Fylde Coast, Fleetwood Town knocked out Wickham to book a place in round 2 against giant-killing legends of the past Yeovil Town. Gary Taphouse has the commentary.
Ayling's throw. This is Upson. Oh, fantastic strike. Ed Upson with a real moment of quality. Well, we've had half an hour where very little has happened, and then this. What a tremendous strike for his 5th of the season. Clifford. Ayling. Good burst of pace. Upson. Oh, it's come through to Ayling. Great save. Agard. Oh, it's not gone in. He can't believe it. Now, did the defender get a touch here? Great save from Ayling's shot. And an Agard, yes, it deflected off Pond. How close was this to going in for 2-0? Well, it was that close. Ending the half very strongly here, Yeovil. They could be in again. Swept away by Pond, not very far. It's Agard again. Oh, it's wide again. Well, Andy Williams gets away down the right here. That's a poor clearance from Pond. It falls to Upson and then to Agard, and it's deflected wide off Bealey. Well, that's given away to Ayling. Here they come down the right-hand side again. Andy Williams. And this is Connor Clifford! 2-0! Right in front of the travelling fans. The man on loan from Chelsea has taken this beautifully. Good service from Andy Williams and a great first touch from Clifford. Milligan. Here's Goodall. Now Till. Oh, they've got a man over! It's been headed in by Charnock. The big centre-back stolen unnoticed from this cross by Till. And they're back in it with 8 minutes to go, the non-leaguers. Oh, here's an opportunity. Charnock goes down, penalty! Oh, real drama here. Charnock, who's just scored with the header, has won the penalty. Milligan! 2-2! Joy for Mickey Mellon. And Highbury goes wild. He placed it beautifully away from Stewart. And we're heading for a replay in Somerset. 2-2.
Swindon beat League One opposition for the second time in this season's FA Cup to earn their place in round 3. Aidan Flint hit the bar for the visitors before Matt Ritchie scored the only goal of the game to send Paolo Di Canio's side through. And there was another surprise at the Matchroom Stadium as Gillingham beat Leyton Orient. Curtis Weston, the youngest player ever to feature in a cup final when he was at Millwall 7 years ago, with the only goal. Orient could have levelled late on, but Lee Cook smashed his effort against the crossbar. Southend and Oldham will have to do it all again after a stalemate at Roots Hall. The visitors took the lead after James Veselowski fired in from 18 yards. Oldham captain Dean Furman had hit the bar before Ryan Hall equalised, chipping into an empty net after a mistake from keeper Alex Chizak. The result means Paul Sturrock's side are now unbeaten in 17 games. Dagenham and Redbridge and Walsall will also go to a replay. The League One side took the lead with a header from Claude Napka. But the Daggers equalised in spectacular fashion as John Nurse got pulses racing. Walsall were then reduced to 10 men late on as Ryan Jarvis was sent off for an elbow on Michael Spillane. AFC Tottenham reached the second round for the first time in the club's 125-year history by hitting Bradford Park Avenue for 8 in the last round. The mighty Stags fancied their chances against League Two strugglers Bristol Rovers. Kevin Keatings has the story.
It's been a decent start to this second round FA Cup tie for the non-leaguers of AFC Tottenham. Certainly not shown any fear up to now. Fed in by Woodards. This is Eni Insa. Can he get a shot in here? Oh, he will! It's a fantastic strike from Joe Eni Insa. And you have to say, against a run of play, Stuart Ritchie's AFC Tottenham are a goal down. Here's Carriol, finding a lot of room. No challenge on him. Oh, thumping finish. Mustafa Carriol makes it 2-0 for Bristol Rovers. And Tottenham paid a high price for not closing him down here. Wonderful finish. Woodards. Well, it's been a real knockback to Tottenham's confidence, this. Here's Woodards. Oh, it's another! 3 goals in the space of 4.5 minutes for Bristol Rovers. Danny Woodards with a wonderful hit. Gosney with the Tottenham corner. Now, can they find a breakthrough before half-time? Jonathan Davis. Oh, and off the line by Andy Dorman. Jonathan Davis was sure this was heading into the back of the net. Dorman with a clearance. Gosney's corner. Still working there for Bristol Rovers. Shot from Sherborne, saved by Bevan. Bevan with another brilliant save, and off the line by Sawyer. Dramatic action inside the Bristol Rovers penalty area. First save for Bevan from Sherborne. Second, brilliant reactions. And Sawyer saving the day on the line. Gosney with a corner. Wiskins' header off the bar. Well, it just won't happen for Tottenham. Beautifully guided header from Jamie Wiskin. In comes the Bristol Rovers corner. Anthony! 4-0. Byron Anthony finally puts Bristol Rovers over the line. No coming back for Tottenham here. Pettifer. Now Badley. Sherborne! Oh, they've deserved that. Nathaniel Sherborne. And the cross from Badley got the header it deserved. Eni Insa. Brushes past a rather weak challenge. Might want to go all the way here. Eni Insa breaks here for Richards. Oh, another sparkling Bristol Rovers goal. Just moments after Sherborne had made it 4-1. Substitute Elliot Richards makes it 5. Bristol Rovers Might want to put the gloss on a really good day here. That's not a very good challenge though from Ben Swallow, and he's in trouble here. Andy Woolmer, straight red card. Here's Harold. Richards already scored one. Oh, he's done well, scores again. Great composure from Elliot Richards, and that is the gloss on a great day for Bristol Rovers. Totton 1, Bristol Rovers 6.
Charlton Athletic progressed to round 3 at the expense of Carlisle United. After a quiet first half, Michael Morrison opened the scoring after seeing his first effort blocked. And it was veteran striker Jason Ewell who made the result safe for Chris Powell's side in injury time after coming off the bench. A Ryan Lowe strike was enough to send Sheffield Wednesday through to Sunday's draw. The former Bury man struck in the second half, directly from goalkeeper Richard O'Donnell's clearance. Adam Smith had Aldershot's best chance of the game, but he couldn't beat O'Donnell. At Underhill, Darren Potter gave MK Dons the lead from 18 yards against League 2 Barnet, his first goal for the club. Charlie McDonald then doubled the advantage after rounding the keeper Dean Brill. Barnet's league form has really improved recently, and Azalea McLeod snatched one back for the Bees from close range. But just seconds later, Daniel Powell scored for the visitors on the break after running onto Dean Lewington's pass. Final score, 3-1 to MK Dons. Conference Southside Chelmsford City set a club record of 19 games unbeaten, heading into their second round showdown with Macclesfield. Sir Trevor Brooking among the crowd at Melbourne Park, as was Andy West.
Throw-in comes back to Miller this time, steps onto his left foot, drills it in dangerously. Oh, it's a goal! Cornhill has scored for Chelmsford. Macclesfield were unable to deal with the cross shot from Justin Miller. And it fell nicely for Max Cornhill, who was in the right place at the right time. Very well done by Miller to step onto his weaker left foot and then drill it across the face of goal. That's exactly where you want to put it from this kind of position. And when Macclesfield couldn't clear, Cornhill pounced. So Chelmsford looking to make a bright start to the second half. Here's Corcoran, does well, and still Corcoran, and still good run and good shot, but well saved by Vega. Had to hold on to that, Jose Vega, because Craig Parker was running in. Now here's Hamshaw, dangerous cross, head, oh, so close to the equaliser. Hamshaw with a really good cross, and it picked out Colin Daniel, who maybe should have done better. Another of these missile-like long throws then from Jonathan Bateson. Goalkeeper comes, doesn't get there, and the equaliser for Macclesfield is thrashed home by Tony Diane. The French fullback making no mistake with his left boot. I'm sure Stuart Searle will look back on that and think that maybe he should have stayed, the Chelmsford keeper, but he came for it, didn't get a touch. Diane did the rest. It's a good ball down the line, and Donnelly's in behind here. He's got McKendy in support. Donnelly goes for goal himself, and maybe he shouldn't have done. McKendy was in a great position here if Donnelly had tried to square it, but he went for goal himself.
On to Bramall Lane, where players and fans alike paid an emotional tribute to former player and manager Gary Speed, who died recently. Sheffield United face Torquay United. Dominic Johnson is your commentator.
Kevin Nicholson with a free kick for Torquay.
Here's Rene Howe. Oh, he scored! Rene Howe has put Torquay United in front. His 9th goal of the season. What a dramatic start. Evans's cross is cleared away. Aleshnik. Oh, he's done well to deny that. Evans. Oh, he's hit the bar. And Torquay are really riding their luck at the moment. And the personal battle between Aleshnik and Evans continues. Here's Loughton, the right back. Matthew Loughton with his left foot. Oh, it's an own goal! Mark Ellis has scored a dramatic own goal from Matthew Loughton's cross. It's 1-1. Here's Evans, battling away. He's not being closed down. Ched Evans, surely not. Oh, Sheffield United have taken the lead. And Ched Evans has made it 2 goals inside a minute. Here's Aleshnik. Oh, that's a weak clearance from Aleshnik. Evans! 3-1, and surely now Sheffield United are through to the 3rd round of the FA Cup. A horror moment for Aleshnik. There's Stevens into the area. Stevens with a consolation goal, surely. Danny Stevens makes it Sheffield United 3, Torquay United 2.
Crawley took on Redbridge, the lowest ranked side left in the competition, and after several good chances, the Red Devils took the lead after Dan Trenkle fouled Kyle McFadden in the box. Matt Tubbs made no mistake from the spot to put his side 1 up. Tubbs has a good record in the FA Cup, and he added another 5 minutes later with a beautifully struck half volley from the edge of the area. Before Vinnie Durant brought down Tyrone Barnett in the box 11 minutes from time to give Crawley their 2nd penalty of the match. The referee gave Durant his marching orders, and Tubbs kept his cool from the spot to seal his hat-trick and register his 9th FA Cup goal. The home side weren't finished there, though, and Andy Drury made it 4-0 with a volleyed finish in the 83rd minute. McFadden completed the rout with a fine strike from 25 yards in stoppage time. But it was Matt Tubbs who went home with the match ball. Shrewsbury hosted League Two rivals Rotherham at the Greenhouse Meadow, and the hosts found themselves 1 down early on. Matt Richards' clumsy challenge on Sam Wood earned the Millers a spot kick, which Lewis Graben converted to put Rotherham 1 up. The visitors were down to 10 just before the break, though, as Marcus Marshall fouled Mark Wright to pick up his 2nd booking of the game and earn himself an early bath. Ian Sharps came back to haunt his former club as he levelled for the Shrews, poking in Wright's corner for the equaliser just after half-time. And Shrewsbury had a penalty of their own in the 83rd minute as Johnny Mullins brought down Marvin Morgan in the box. Nick Rowe held his nerve to score the winner, and Sealer spotted the 3rd round. AFC Wimbledon made the trip north to face Bradford City, and they were behind within 9 minutes. Ross Hanna meeting James Hansen's knockdown to give the Bantams a 1-0 lead. Wimbledon defender Chris Bush might make it onto a few Christmas bloopers DVDs after he contrived to put Ricky Ravenhill's cross into his own net to make it 2-0 to the hosts. Before Jack Midson gave the Dons hope with a neat finish just after half-time. But it was Bradford in the draw for round 3 after Brett Johnson conceded a penalty after 70 minutes. The referee pointing to the spot after spotting an elbow on Narky Wells. Craig Fagan slotting home from 12 yards to wrap up the victory and give his side their first 3rd round appearance in 7 years. Conference high flyers Luton hosted a Cheltenham side who'd never won at Kenilworth Road, but it was the Robins who took the lead after just 2 minutes. Top scorer Darryl Duffy slotting past Kevin Pilkington. Luton fought back though. Robbie Wilmot's tricky run and cross was converted by Aaron O'Connor. But the Robins edged back ahead on the stroke of half-time. Marlon Pack firing home through a crowd of players. O'Connor levelled again for the Hatters with a rasping drive just after the break. only for Luke Summerfield's superb first-time strike to make it 3-2 to Cheltenham. Duffy then turned from hero to villain. This reckless challenge on O'Connor, earning him a red card. But Russell Penn made sure of the Robins' place in the third round with a sublime finish in the 93rd minute. Time to wrap up the results. Conference leaders Wrexham pulled off the result of the round with a 1-0 win over Brentford. Paolo Di Canio's Swindon knocked out Colchester, and Fleetwood Town made the comeback of the weekend to find themselves in the hat for the third round alongside Chelmsford, who drew 1-1 with Macclesfield. But the fairy tale ended for AFC Tottenham. Tamworth's last gasp winner saw off Gateshead, Salisbury earned a replay at Grimsby, Sheffield United and Wednesday squeezed through against lower league opposition, but the dream came to an end for both Stourbridge and Sutton. So 5 non-league sides made it to the lucrative third round draw, the moment when the big guns from the Premier League join the party. Join us in January for one of the biggest weekends in English football. But bye for now.